Alrighty, peoples. How's it going? How's it going? Hey, Mike, welcome on. LJ, welcome back. Going in. If you're new and you're not familiar with what I do, my name is Ladero Wharf. I'm with the Notary Know-How Georgia, and this is a place where I've created for notaries to come together to chat, to learn, to talk about topics, to grow their business. So I am a notary public in the state of Georgia, and I am a mobile notary as well. And that's how I make my living. That's how I pay my bills. So I want to create space, a safe space for you guys, so we can learn and help and grow, just grow this thing. So welcome, 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 y'all. I'm still trying to get my notes. I'm trying to get everything set up so we can get moving and cruising tonight. So there we go. Got to turn this on. Alrighty, there we go. There we go. I can see myself. We're good. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. So I do have everybody on as well. I do see, I use the term see loosely, someone over on Facebook. Again, I switched the cameras again. I see a person, but it's not telling me who you are. So welcome, 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 welcome over on Facebook. As always, in TikTok world, welcome. YouTube, for you guys who are going to be watching a replay, welcome as well. So Penelope says she's in Grayson, as in like Grayson, Georgia, like my neighbor Grayson. Like where are you guys tuning in from? Hey, Miss Porter, how's it going? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we are neighbors. Look, have we connected yet? Penelope, are you in the since first of all, are you a new notary buddy? Let me know how long you've been a notary, and forgive me if you've already told me. But I love when I get new neighbors, right? When I get notary neighbors, as somebody called it earlier. I like to call you my notary buddies. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We have people from Texas. We have Georgia. I am glad that you guys are here. So tonight, what are we going to talk about? Look, y'all, I'm on a deadline tonight, so we ain't gonna go like 45 minutes over like I have. I tend to do. We are gonna be talking about what I'm looking at to market, like where I'm looking to market my business for quarter one. You guys, I know this may be subjective. I can speak to your specific area, right? I am out in Georgia. I am a mobile notary in the state of Georgia. So the places that I'm going to be looking at marketing my business this quarter in Q1 may be a little bit different for you. Hey, let's see. Iman, how's it going? I see we have Miss Angela in Tennessee that joined. Mrs. CJ to you. The thing's going. I'm trying to catch up. Miss CJ to you. Welcome on. Welcome on. I am glad that you guys are here. I appreciate the badge, Miss Angela. I appreciate the badge. Look, I do have to say this to get it out of the way. What is it? I heard somebody say Wednesday. Is Wednesday the deadline? If we gonna know if the ticking talk's gonna hang around or not? Look, I'm still gonna be here. Maybe not on ticking talks doing live with you guys, but I'm over on YouTube and I'm also over on Facebook group that's closed. But since we have so many people that showed interest and joined the community, I I think I'm just gonna probably move it over to Zoom as well. Maybe I don't know. I gotta see because Zoom is something I gotta pay for, right? Unless we keep it under 45 minutes, and it's just easier to hop on these apps, right? To see somebody live and hop on. But I'll see what we can do in the community because I have not figured out inside of the community how to do like a streaming thing just yet. I'll figure it out though. I'll figure it out. But tonight, like I say, we're going to be talking about what I'm looking into to start marketing my notary business for Q1. Because here, I don't know about y'all, but here in Georgia, Q1 tends to be a little bit slow. January, February normally starts in December, but I was pushing, and I did okay in December. I still need to do my final numbers. Um, Hold on, you guys. This is going to be something I'm waiting on a client call. So sorry, Facebook. I'm gonna lose you guys for a minute. So if you're on Facebook, hop over to TikTok or uh, YouTube. But I need to answer this phone call. Hi, this is Ladero with Gen Mobile Notary. Hey, how's it going? Look, I'm answering the phone upside down. Look, y'all. I told you I was going to be doing the live stream, and I was happy to answer. I just won't put you on speakerphone just in case you don't want to be, broadcast to the world. Of course, gotcha. I gotcha. So hey, just let me check in. Hey, notary buddies, I just took a call. This is something important, so you guys can hear me right now how I'm handling this. So I appreciate you giving me a call back. First of all, let me turn my notes over. So the situation is, I have a notary buddy out here in Georgia, and she has a client that already has left the states, and they're in Panama. And so we need to get some documents notarized, and also get those same documents authenticated. So I was hoping you could help me out with that. Yes, ma'am. They're going to be public school documents. They're all elementary, I believe. One's going to be a homeschool document, so it's a report card, so to speak. But it's just printed out on standard paper, so it's not an official school generated report card. Look, I don't know. Maybe they look like that these days. I've been out of school for a long time. It's the grades essentially, 'cause, from the documents that I saw, it's one's from the homeschool one is just saying, "Hey, this is the subject and this is the grade for it," and then the other ones from the school are it looks slightly more official, it has a school letterhead on it, and it's still the same thing. This is the class, there's a teacher, and here's a grade that they, provided, and then even the principal and the teacher, I believe, did an electronic signature and sent it over. So it's not even nothing's in, um, hard ink or whatever you want wet ink. I believe so, yes. Document-wise, yes. I didn't see the 3rd one, so I'm not sure if it's a different school, same public school, or what. Gotcha. No, good questions, good questions. So the question do you mind if I repeat the question just so people are listening? So the question is, are there gonna be multiple documents? Is it gonna be 3, 3 per school? And so it's 3 documents total. So it looks like it's gonna be 1 for the homeschool and then 2 documents for the other school. Oh, okay. Yeah. Perfect. So, hey, y'all, I know you guys are just tuning in, and I lost Facebook because I had to answer my phone. So I'm just letting them know what's going on. This is a notary buddy, a new one that I was introduced to. Because I've been making some phone calls, y'all, and I got referred over to Miss Sue out in Texas. So she said I can put her on speakerphone. So let's do this. So you guys are listening to um, cancel. Sorry, I got to go back to my phone settings and speakerphone. Okay, Miss Sue, can you? I can hear you. Okay. Perfect. So you guys, let me give them a quick update. So what's going on? I have a notary buddy who's working on an apostille. The client is already out of the country, and I'm just trying to help her get this figured out. And so I hope Miss Sue can help us out. So go ahead, you can continue with your questions for me, Miss Sue. Okay. Um, again, they the client does reside in Panama, correct? Yes, they are currently in Panama. Okay. And are the only documents the report cards from two of the public schools and one of the home school? Correct. Yes. Is there any other documents that they're needing apostilled? As far as I was told, no. That's only those are only three they're needing. Okay. What is the time frame of when they're needing the documents returned? I'm not clear on that. Normally, I would have asked, but because this is coming to me from another notary, we're on different timings or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure on that, but I can connect the two of you. I just wanted to make sure, like, to do some screening questions because she's newer at it. So I was just trying to help her not have to go through a list of like 12, 15 different notaries. Understood. Um, the other question that you probably aren't going to be able to answer is well, obviously, these are schools here in Texas. Yes, ma'am. Has the report cards been issued within the last 5 years? Ooh, let me look at that. Let me look at the document real quick. Let's see. When it comes to apostilles, I hope everybody can hear me. Yes. It is extremely important
you give you get answers to your questions prior to giving a ballpark figure. Because with apostilles, there's so much that goes into it that it is one document can change the whole price.
Right, definitely. So it looks like on the screenshot of the pictures that I was sent, they are from this last school year, 23 to 24 school year. So they are current.
Perfect. Okay. And um, and the documents have not been notarized, correct?
Correct. So yep, it's just a printout. Looks like just a printout of the grades.
And then what was the other question? Yeah. By any chance, I know that there was Ron mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have U.S. valid state IDs?
Ooh, see now you missed Sue. You asking me hard questions. I'm not sure because they're not my client. I am not sure.
Because if they're wanting to do Ron,
they
have to have a valid U.S. state ID.
Gotcha.
If they were doing real estate, then that's fine. They can have Panama or another country passport or ID, but that is only with doing real estate.
Gotcha.
But because this isn't dealing with real estate, they would have to have a valid U.S. state ID.
Gotcha. You know what, Miss Sue? I just text the other notary since I want to connect the two of you. And I was going to see if she's available because I know, we all have conflicting schedules. So I want to see if I can get her to connect with you and you guys can go over a lot more detail. But can I ask you a few questions just to make sure? Because again, in Georgia, we can't do wrong. So I learned this by asking you guys questions. So with that, you just cleared up a big thing for me. So if they're going to be doing wrong and it's not real estate related, we need to have them have a U.S. sort of ID, right? Whereas state ID, driver's license, passport. Does that work? Right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. The next thing I had to ask you, because as for me as a Georgia notary, I can do things differently. With this particular process, when you look at, you know what, let me text you. Is it okay if I text you really quickly? Just one of them. I'm going to text you a picture of one of them.
Okay.
Because I have a question. When I'm here in Georgia and someone brings a document like this to me, I can either do like a copy certification by custodian or like me doing it. Do you guys have that in Texas if you're going to be doing this on Ron? Like, what would be okay? So would that be your process, just doing a copy cert by document custodian?
Yep.
Okay, I just want to make sure I was on the right page. Y'all heard that, right? So, all right. So I just text you. That's one of them. The other one's taking a while to download, but I just sent it over to you. So that's what it looks like. Just a standard.
Okay, hold on. Let me take a look at it real quick.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Copy certification.
All the way. Okay, that's exactly what I was thinking. Copy cert all the way. And yeah, I mean the other one's gonna be the same thing, but the other one is more official looking, right? Because it has a school letterhead on it. So there we go.
If it just has the class and then here came through.
Yep.
1 second. Yep. Copy certification.
Perfect. And I'm assuming I have not received the third one, but I'm assuming it's the same. They say I believe I was told it's from the same school. Perfect. That's what I wanted to know. So the biggest question right now is when do they need it back, and then also if they have the U.S. form of ID, a valid form of U.S. ID. So I did reach out to the notary, letting her know, hey, I got somebody on the that can help you out. But then I think I have one more question. Oh, I need to ask you the question. How far are you from the Texas Secretary of State?
I am outside of Dallas, but I have a courier that I've been working with for the last 4 years.
Okay.
That does my courier and goes into the Secretary of State, stands in line, waits for the actual apostille cover letter. She'll take a picture of it. She sends it to me and then turns around and FedExes it back to me. And it all depends on how quickly they're wanting the documents, is on how quickly the turnaround time is.
Gotcha.
My turnaround time is usually 5 to 7 business days.
Awesome. And because that's definitely time versus having to mail it directly to them and hoping that they get to it.
And the ones that mailed done last.
Right. Oh, that was a mistake I will never make again.
I have notaries or couriers in all 52 states that if I call and I say, can you walk this in, if they have walk-ins.
Perfect.
Some states don't have walk-ins, but they're starting to again. So my turnaround time is lickety split.
Perfect. I love that. So she hasn't responded to me yet because I know she's running around and it's 7:30 here in Georgia, right? So I will, Miss Sue, if you don't mind, I love the information that you provided. Look, I can't give out your info unless you want me to. If you guys need somebody, okay, look, if y'all need somebody in Texas, let me know. Because this is real time. You guys are seeing how I do this process. So Miss Sue can definitely help you out.
Does anybody have any questions? I've been doing this for 4.5 years.
Ooh, look, I'm doing multiple channels right now. Oh, look, hold on. I think she just responded to me. And so as of right now, there's 82 new messages that came through. And not all of those may be questions. Some of those just may be thumbs ups or people asking like, what's going on? But let's see. As my notary buddy responds to me, because she's typing right now, I will see if there's any questions. I love this moment. Sue is definitely someone I would love to connect with. Yes, LJ, I got you. I will make sure that you connect with Miss Sue. Let's see. You know what? She just texted me. So let's see. Miss Angela, Jewel, I'll make sure I get you. I saw you put a request in to join the community. So hold on, Miss Sue. Let me see if I can bring Miss Kiki on the line real quick so she can give you those answers. I'm being nosy. Look, I'm just being nosy. I want to know the answers. Right? So let me go ahead and bring her on the line. Hold on one second.
Okay.
I will take you off speakerphone first so let her know exactly what's going on, and then if she's okay with it, I'll put it back on speakerphone. Perfect. Okay, let me call her. If I hang up on you, I'm sorry. I'll call right back.
Okay, look, no worries.
Okay, you guys, I struggle. Oh, look, it worked. Yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. This is just something I definitely need to take care of. Hey, how's it going? Look, we both busy. We got a lot of stuff going on, right? Hey, right. So I have a notary on the line. Her name is Miss Sue. She's out in Texas. Like I said, I went through the list, and she's the only one that I feel comfortable with, just from this brief interaction. Also, just so you're aware, I was doing a live stream, and she called me. I answered during the live stream, so our conversation is out there in the ether. I don't have you on speakerphone because I said I don't know if you're cool with that, but I do have her on the other line because look, I'm being nosy and I want to know all the goods. Um, Right. So I was just gonna bring you on three-way and have this conversation. Um, and are you okay? Look, we're gonna not say any client's personal info, right? I know we get that. But I gave her some info, but there's some stuff that she's gonna have to ask you directly if you have answers to it. But are you okay if I put you on speakerphone so we can all have this convo together? Hey, it's me, you, her, and 22 other people right now. Okay, let's do it. Okay. All right. So I merge calls. Does anyone else struggle with this when it comes to iPhone? Merge. Oh, merge. There we go. I think I have all of us here.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, Miss Sue, Miss Kiki, Miss Kiki, Miss Sue. Let's go for it.
Hello.
Well, I'm gonna mute myself because I talk too much.
I have a couple of questions for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
On the documents, there are 3 documents and they're report cards. 2 is from a public school and 1 is homeschool.
Correct.
Is this all the documents that are needing to be copy certified and apostilled?
Yes.
Okay. What is your time frame for the turnaround time?
I told her 2 to 3 weeks. Is that possible?
That is possible.
Okay.
I'm just writing this down.
Okay.
And do you have a hard copy or do you have an electronic copy?
I have the hard copy.
You have the hard copy. Okay. And they're wanting to do Ron, correct?
Well, I think that's the quickest way that it can be done, right?
Correct. Okay. The other question is, do they have a valid U.S. state ID?
I appreciate y'all hanging out with me.
Because they just moved from Texas to Panama.
Okay, that's one thing that you're going to want to check.
Valid ID. Okay.
Valid, because for Ron, if it is not related to real estate, it has to be a state ID.
Okay, so valid state ID.
Correct.
Okay.
And then
I gotta plug my devices in there.
that was the only 2 questions I had. And for my Ron charges, it is $25 for the session.
Okay.
And then $10 for each stamp.
Okay.
All right. And I accept Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, credit card with a processing fee.
Okay.
Okay. And I do offer invoices that you can pay online also.
Okay, perfect. That was my next question.
Okay.
All right. And are you close to the Secretary of State in Texas?
I am not, but I have used a courier that does it for me, and she is very reliable. My typical turnaround time is 5 to 10 business days.
Okay.
But if we need it sooner, then we can get it sooner.
Okay, I think 5 to 10 is good. I think we'll be safe with that. Okay, so we'll get it notarized via Ron, and then we'll facilitate the courier, and then you would mail it to me, or how would that work?
Well, if it's, I would have it sent directly to you.
Okay, all right. So we can go ahead and do all of that. If you can text me your courier's information, and then we can get that started. We can get the Ron, at least the Ron part, going now.
Okay. Let's go ahead and, what is your phone number?
Hold on. I gotta take you off speakerphone.
334.
Oh my gosh. Look, they're giving too much business away over there. Sorry, I had to interrupt and take you off speakerphone. Nobody caught it, so we're good. It's our business line anyway, right? But just in case.
My phone number, and you don't have to take me off speaker because this is my business number. And anybody that wants to look me up can pull up my website, and all my grand glory and everything else is on there. Okay. My phone number is 469-573-2999. 2962.
Okay.
My website is www.suenotaryservices.com.
Okay. Sue in Notary Services.
Yep. So there's going to be 2 N's.
Services.com. Okay. I got it. Okay. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this ball rolling. And get her out of the way.
All right. Sounds terrific. If you want to contact me, once you know what day and time they want to do the run, I work 7 days a week, 7 and 6, Monday through Friday. On the weekend, whenever.
Okay. All right.
If I'm awake, I answer my phone.
How much for the apostille?
That I'd like to talk to you separate.
Okay.
All right. And then we can talk about the apostille separate.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So I'm gonna let y'all finish y'all call. Y'all need to finish, and you can actually give me a call when you're done.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome.
Thank you. Down.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna, Miss Sue, I'm just gonna say right now, I appreciate both of you. Miss Sue, thank you so much for being patient and being able to talk with me as well. You as well, my Georgia Notary buddy. So I'm gonna actually let both of you guys go because I'm on a live stream and I need to go ahead and talk to the people about what I had to share with them tonight.
Okay. Did anybody in your live stream have any questions for me?
The problem. So Miss Kiki, you can go ahead and hop off because I know you have little ones that you're dealing with. Let me see. I have to go back through. So I told you there was a lot of comments and
No worries.
joinings. I appreciate you.
I can actually hang out. He's 17. He just acts like a little one.
Oh, look, I thought you had. I thought it was how everything was going on when I first answered the call. I thought it was a little one. Okay, got it. Okay, notary buddies. Look, if you guys put questions on there already, you gotta re-ask them. There's way too many for me to go back through, and I know the biggest thing was their website. It was suenotaryservices.com, correct?
That's correct.
And that's N as in Nancy. So like she said, it's going to be double N. So suenotaryservices.com. So make sure you guys look her up if you need some help in Texas. Again, she came highly recommended as a raw notary that can help us with this. And then on top of that, she's doing an apostille, so she can help me take care of her. She has a runner. They're called, what do you everybody call them? Courier? I call them a runner, right? Yep. So she has a courier that can get this taken care of, her the turnaround time. So that was the most recent question I saw, the website. Hey, Michael, how's it going? We make sure you got that. We got your phone number.
To interject, my courier is so good. I had a document overnighted to her. She went in the next day, the following day, got it apostilled, got it overnighted back to me, and I had it back in 3 days.
Y'all heard that. I know the time. You guys, time is money. Because look, first of all, the client may not be expecting it to be back that quickly unless they needed it to be, right? And she made it happen. But if they're expecting a lot longer and we get it to them a lot sooner, I see that as potential referral business in the future. Because they're going to be blown away saying, oh my gosh, call this person because they got my documents back, right? That's why we need these connections. We cannot run this business alone. We cannot do it. So, sorry, I got distracted. I'll keep scrolling for questions. Miss Angela, I will answer that question for you. I don't know when you sent it, but I will make sure I'll make sure I answer that. So yeah, you guys, if you have questions, go ahead and drop them real quick, just in the new chat or at the bottom, so I don't have to scroll up. But I love you guys. You showed up today. There was 86 things I had to scroll through. Yes, in Texas. Okay, perfect. Yeah, Miss Sue, people are saying they were praising your accolades. They're like, yes, sounds like somebody you want to work with.
My little advice, I've been doing this for 4.5 years, and pretty much I would say 80% of my clients call me saying, you're the third call notary I have called because nobody picks up their phone. My office hours are Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. If I'm awake and I'm watching TV, my phone rings, I'm answering the phone. even though it's after my office hours, I'm answering the phone because one, you can get an appointment for the next day, which you wouldn't have gotten if you didn't answer your phone. Two, people are like, "Oh, your office is closed." Well, yeah, it is, but I'm awake and I'm just hanging out with my husband. Why wouldn't I answer my phone? That's my business.
Right. I do have a question for you. So my friend Angela, my notary buddy Angela in Tennessee, she asked, I know the answer to this, but I'm gonna let you talk about it. So she says Texas will take copies of documents. Is there is there ever any that will require the originals? How are you can you address the copy cert? 'Cause that's what we're doing here.
Okay. The only copy certification here in Texas we're allowed to do is a passport, a report card, um, that just has the class and the letter grade. If it's transcripts, we cannot do a copy certification. Death certificates, it has to be the original. It has to be within the last 5 years. Birth, um, marriage, any vital certificate cannot be copy certified. It has to be the original.
Got it.
And something, I'll have something on the Texas website as well that they have, even the transcripts or report cards also has to be issued within the last 5 years as well. Is that correct? That's correct.
That was the other question I was going to ask. Someone did ask about that. If that's Texas specific, I would say double check your state requirements and laws. Would you agree with that, Miss Sue?
I would say the majority of the states, especially if you're wanting to get it apostilled, has to be within 5 years. I know Florida, it has to be within 5 years. I know New York and Pennsylvania has to be within, and Chicago, Illinois, and Michigan, they have to be within 5 years. So I would say, to be safe, it's across the board.
Gotcha. Perfect. Y'all heard it here first. Awesome. So let me see if there's any other. Okay. Yep. They're thanking you for answering it. And so we have somebody that is um, in Texas that wanted to. This was a good call for them because they were looking into apostille. They wanted to learn more about it. For that, let me ask you, Miss Sue, since a Texas notary asked about that specifically, where would you direct people that are in Texas? I know any course can be taken any course can be taken across the country. But if there's Texas specific notaries that want to like network and hang out and learn this, where would you recommend they go? Like, where would you get your training from?
Judy Lawrence.
Oh, hey, I love Judy. That is where I did it. I did mine there as well with Lynn, right? Yep. So yeah, guys, I'll talk about that as well. So Judy Lawrence, you heard it here with Lawrence Institute for Notaries. I think that's what it's called. Yep.
She has the best class, very detailed orientated. I printed out the book. My printer almost died on me. But she goes into so much detail. It's worth the class. It's worth the cost. Because you'll make it up within 5 to 7 apostilles. You'll have made your money.
Got it.
Depending on what you're going to charge.
True. Correct.
And that's why I'm
go ahead.
We would discuss that off record.
Gotcha. No, makes sense. So that'll be for everywhere. So that training, because this is the thing, guys, there is, as of right now, as you're hearing my voice, there's absolutely no like statewide or like government-wide mandatory training on apostilles, right? So the training with Judy, it applies to all the states. It is the process, period. She's teaching you the process. And so it's an amazing resource. I did Judy's training and I also did another training you guys hear me talk about all the time. It just depends on your learning style. So I can't see that. Who was that? Oh, I cannot read all that. Hot Haitian Italian. These handles are really long. So it doesn't matter if you're in upstate New York, Judy's training works as well. Someone says they're taking that training right now. You're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy it. So that did you guys have any
Ask
other questions? Yes, ask Judy questions. She's gonna let you in her Facebook group. Look, I'm always in there. I'm always in there because I need additional support sometimes. So I appreciate it. I really appreciate you, Miss Sue, being on
Have
here.
you been on her Tuesday afternoon calls?
I have been on a few. I have not been consistent on there.
You probably have seen me on there.
Oh, good. I will be on tomorrow's. I will be on tomorrow's because I think I have a question. Oh, man.
I should be on there tomorrow, but I've got in person, so hopefully it won't last too long. But anyway, what's your question?
No, I'm just saying I think I have a question for Judy tomorrow.
Perfect.
Yep. So I've been saving it for the last couple weeks, and I want to make sure I ask her because I keep missing him. Yeah, awesome. So I think that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend the last 15 minutes with the people here and go over a few things with them because I do have another training I need to be hopping on at 8 o'clock. So I appreciate you both so much. Thank you so much for thank you for playing along.
You're welcome.
I'll talk to you both later.
Okay.
Bye.
Good night.
Have a fantastic evening. Yep. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, everyone. I'm sorry, Facebook. I just had to cut you guys off. Yeah, okay. I'm not even gonna try to turn Facebook back on. I'll probably just take the replay from YouTube and throw it over in the Facebook group. So I'll take the recording from YouTube and throw it over in the Facebook group. Thank you so much. Already that we just got off the phone and they're sending follow-up texts. That's how you do business. Okay, you guys. So let's chat real quick. Let's talk about what we just heard. I appreciate it. I did not intend for it to go that long because I want to talk about what I'm marketing in my business for the first quarter. But that was a business call that came through that I promised that I make that connection. So I'm glad you guys were around for that. So if you guys listened to the whole thing, you heard it. So so hopefully that inspired some of you guys and maybe confused the heck out of you. Like, what are they even talking about? So in this notary space, we do also do apostille facilitation. You can call it apostille, you can call it apostille, whatever you want to say, apostille, whatever you want to say it. Either way you say it, it's still gonna make you money. So don't get too hung up on that. So the look, I'm being reminded that my training is coming up. The purpose for an apostille is going to be an authentication. This is the authentication of documents with the intended use outside of the United States. So if you have a client that says, hey, I need these documents to go to another country, but I need them authenticated first. I need them apostille first. I need them attested first. Like I need an attestation done. This is all in the realm of document authentication. And we as notaries, we do not have the power or the authority to apostille a document. That is something only either Secretary of State, the Department of State, for us here in Georgia, the Clerk's Authority, and I keep on forgetting I'm missing a C. It is called the GSCCCCA. I think I added way too many C's that time, but that too can do it for us here in Georgia, right? And so we just need a higher level of authority to authenticate documents. How we come in as notaries, a lot of times, as you guys heard, those documents may need to be notarized, right? And so we can act as a notary on those documents, and then we can take the next step and take them for our clients to the Secretary of State, to the Clerk's Authority, to the Department of State, to wherever they need to go to get authenticated based on your state's laws and guidelines, right? So that is something that we do as well as notaries, and this is a cool part. I forgot I had to turn my music off, but that part where we are, just hold on, I'm trying to fix this. Okay, where we're running a document, there is no set fees for that. It's whatever your market can bear, whatever you can justify charging correctly, ethically, right? Don't try to take too much money from people because that ain't gonna work. You're not gonna be in business long, right? So whatever you can figure out ethically, whatever your market can bear. Because again, if you're not notarizing documents, you're running them over there to the Department of State, getting them authenticated, bringing them to the client, shipping them back to the client. So it's very lucrative for the amount of work that you need to put into. Sometimes it can be a lot of work. In the beginning, it's going to feel like a lot of work because you got to do your research, right? You got to do your research. But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. So anyway, the training, Judy Lawrence, again, y'all know I don't push training because I don't make no dollar off any of it. But if they mention it and I like it, I'm taking Judy's training. I love it. Actually, good how it's done. I've also taken training from your girl Ebony Locke, right? She's with Business RX out in Virginia. Her training is simple and to the point. I love them both. It just depends on your learning style, right? So I know some people need 12 hours before they feel they're comfortable, and some people's like, look, just give me the information, and it can be an hour and a half, and they can go and do it. So choose which one you want. Um, but yeah, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments. Hey, welcome on. I know I didn't get to welcome you guys as much as I normally do, but welcome, 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 everybody that came on. I tried to wave at you as I saw you coming in, if I possibly could do that. And someone asked me, Miss Jones asked, how do you get business? Are you talking about, Jones, if you're still here, you're talking about for apostilles, or are you talking about just in general and in like general, or like notary stuff that I initially put this topic tonight to talk about? Which one are you talking about? Let me know. Let's see, scrolling up any. Okay, I did see. I think it's. I don't know what this is. Miss Classic. I can't see this. K-A-K-E Classic. She's taking a training right now. I did see that already. I already answered you, Miss Hot Haitian. Yeah, Judy's training works for any and everywhere. Cool, cool. I'm glad you guys found it informational and good. Okay, Miss Jones was asking in general. Perfect. Let's get back to the main topic then. Good evening, upstate New York training places, please. So, Ms. Hot Haitian, are you specifically asking about what we're talking about, training for a apostille or just training to become a notary? Judy's website, she is over at lin.com, I believe, and that's Lin. Let me look for it. It's Lawrence Institute for Notaries. Look, you guys, it can be a little bit pricey. I just want to let you know. That's why I don't recommend these kind of things. Institute for Notaries. Oh, so it's all spelled out. So it's not abbreviated. So it's Lawrence Institute for Notaries.com. So that was updated, but it's Lin, Lawrence Institute for Notaries. That's my one of my middle names. So that's why I like her. We automatically connected. I'm like, you're a Lawrence, I'm a Lawrence. We're both Lawrences, right? So go and look at it, see what she offers. Judy is hilarious. I every time I listen to her, I laugh my behind off because I love it. I love her personality. So go over there and check her out. And okay, Miss Hot Haitian, let me get back to your point. How are we like training on becoming just a notary in general? First, this is what you're gonna do. You're in New York. Start with your Secretary of State. Go to your Secretary of State's website, or just Google become a notary in New York, right? In New York, Secretary of State, SOS, right? And see exactly, only go to the valid websites. I know there's going to be a lot of information to come up. And start here, buy this course, do all that, ignore that. If it does not say .org or something like that, you can ignore it for now. Look at your state, see if there's any, what the requirements are. Like what, like is there? There's always going to be a mandatory age, right? Most of us on TikTok are on my TikTok channel. Wayne, 12 years old, dancing over here, right? But there's going to be a mandatory age. There's going to be mandatory check marks that you have to hit. Residency status. You have to make sure you get all of that in order, and then see if there's going to be any mandatory trainings. If somebody's on here in New York, let me know. Do you guys have mandatory trainings, or is it wide open like many other? Sorry, I put chapstick on my lips dry. Or is it wide open like any other state out there, right? Most states out there. There's not mandatory training, but there's recommended training. So that's where you start, right? See what the state says that you need to do first, and then we can start looking into other additional trainings. Because let me tell you this, I say it all the time, I never shoot down anybody's training. There's a lot of them out there. They're not making money from being a notary. They're making money from buying their courses. So please be careful. Research them. Research their mobile notary business. If you can't find it, they probably need the trainer to be training you, because if they're going to be training you how to become a notary and how to get business, and they have no presence online, where are they getting their business from, right? They maybe have some secrets I don't know about, but in 2025, we got to be online. So hopefully that did help. I did see another question above that. Let me go back up. Ms. Jones, M. Jones in general, you just asked about how do we get business. Let's talk about what we intended to talk about tonight, right? So I know this may not be valid for all states. I know that. I'm just talking about what I do from a Georgia notary perspective. For Q1, mostly for January right now, this is what I would recommend doing to market for business. If your state allows, you can do, my training starts in a few minutes. Start marketing for I-9s. That's employment verification. And how are you going to be marketing as a general? To answer your question, M. Jones, is having an online presence. The easiest and lowest hanging fruit is to create a Google business profile, right? A Google business profile. I know. A Google Business Profile, the GBP, that allows you to list your business on Google, and it'll come up in search results. So when someone has an intent to find a notary, to use a notary, your business, as long as your profile is optimized, it has the potential to show for the client, right? And they can click on you, they can look at your information, see if they want to use you, and they'll give you a call. That's kind of how we get business in general when it comes to general notary work. Now, on the other side, the thing that so many people flock to notary for is loan signings. I'm in Georgia. We're not loan signing agents in Georgia. That's illegal for us to do as per our clerk's rules, right? However, in Georgia, I can be a notary that assists with real estate transactions. Sounds like loan signings, does it? But that's not what we do in Georgia. Don't get it twisted, right? I gotta stay legal, y'all. I gotta stay legal. And so, with the way to market for that market is to sign up for signing services, right? That's the easiest way to do it. So, two of the big ones. There's a lot. There's a lot out there. Two of the big ones is going to be signingorder.com, and then I mean that's a platform, right? That's not a specific signing service, but the platform to go to is signingorder.com as well as snapdocs.com. And on there, it's just like a marketplace. You sign up, and the title companies, the signing services, they will send out a request in your area, and it's kind of like you say yes, you're available, and then they select you. Right? That's one way that people start to get their foot in the door when it comes to this business. So there's two different methods, and then at a higher level, there's direct marketing, where you go directly to your clients. You're emailing them, you're stopping in, you're marketing your services to them directly. Right? I don't want to overwhelm you, but those are the two easiest ways to start. And then third tier, which I consider third tier, is going to be direct marketing. And there's a lot of that involved. And shameless plug, I don't have it up here, but if y'all want to talk more about direct marketing, go hop into my free notary community. It's absolutely free. And I'll never try to sell y'all nothing up in there because it's not what it's for. It's not what it's for. It's to help people as a notaries to grow, to learn, as well as aspiring notaries. It is going to be on my profile. Go to my little profile face in the corner here, go to the link in my bio, and yes, it's going to say you're leaving TikTok. It's okay. I promise it's not a scam. Go ahead and click on the second button in there. That's the invite to the community. And once you answer all the questions, please answer all the questions. Because once you answer those questions, I'll accept you in the community. And if you are a Georgia notary buddy, we do have a special space in that community where it's only Georgia notaries and we only talk Georgia notary stuff. Y'all, I'm trying to get caught up and put more content in there, but also in there, there's a ton of free courses that I created. There's a ton of free resources that's going to be helpful for you to grow your business. It's resources I use in my business, right? I use in my business and I just alter them so you guys can use it. All I do is take my logo out, and 50% of the times I'll take my photo off, but sometimes y'all can get photos of me. But whatever I have, y'all have it because we ain't here to gatekeep. Good info. Let me get through some of these questions because this thing is building up again here. I think I answered that question for you. Uh-oh. Miss Porter, my son set it up. Oh, you guys are talking to each other. Perfect. Thank you for the great live. Have a good night. You're welcome, Miss Angela. Have a fantastic evening. So signingorder.com, signing order. Take the S off of. Is it plural? I think. Look, I don't know. I've been signing in for so long that I just start typing it and my computer pulls it up. I think it's singular, no plural, so it's not on orders. Look, I can't even type. Oh no, it says my. Okay, yeah, the signingorder.com. I don't know why that took so long to load. Thank you for your live. Have a fantastic night, Miss Porter. My son set it up. Okay, you guys talking to each other. I think I saw that already. Oh, I started scrolling the wrong way. Dang it. I think we good though. But if you guys have last minute questions, let me know because I need to hop off. Are you already on that other training? Oh, okay, I'm not missing nothing yet because they even started. Can you please table this for tomorrow? I would love to know more. Miss Porter, what are we tabling? If you didn't hop off already, I'm trying to scroll back. M. Jones, you're a notary in North Carolina for both e-notary as well. Hey, Miss M. Jones, I don't know if we talked already. I know we've been talking right now, but I can't remember if we talked before. Make sure you send me a message. And y'all look, y'all got to send me messages now on the ticking talks because Wednesday it might go away, right? Well, technically we still gonna have it, but um, and we'll know the outcome. So send me a message as I want to connect my North Carolina buddies with a larger pool that's specifically North Carolina. I mean, it's North Carolina and South Carolina, just because some of them live really close to the border, but the majority of the notaries in that group are North Carolina notaries. I'm the only Georgia notary that's holding it down. But they go over a lot of North Carolina specifics. They talk about training. The owner of that group is a signing service owner, and I believe he gets together and does like monthly calls. Um, I've attended one of them, and because he's a friend of mine, he's a good friend of mine, so I gotta say that. But I've attended one of those calls, and so it's good info. So either send me a message directly on here, and I'll get to it, or just join the community. Right? I keep pointing up there, but I don't have it up there. Join the notary community. Um, so I can make sure I connect everybody that needs to be connected. Because as y'all saw from that phone call, I love connecting people. That's my thing. My notary buddy called me earlier and she's like, "Hey, I need this. What are your thoughts on it?" I gave her my thoughts. I tried calling around and I talked to like 5 notaries and some of them just couldn't help, right? Um, some of them just could not help. And so then I just kept going and going and going until I found someone that I felt comfortable with. But Miss Porter, you said table something for tomorrow. When we come on tomorrow, let me know unless it pops up again. I'm not seeing it. But y'all, I'm about to go ahead and wrap it up. Let's get to the end of the questions. Oh shoot, let me finish. Let me finish. I'm not wrapping it up yet. Shit. I forgot to finish talking about marketing in Q1. Um, so marketing for I-9s in Q1, mostly January. Why am I doing that? Because oh, unless you covered all that you planned on doing. Oh, I see what you're saying. Someone asks, Angel asks if I have any other platform if this one goes away. Angel, join the community. That's where we're going to have most of our conversations over there. So yeah, we'll do all of that. Yes, Miss Porter, we can table it for tomorrow because I probably should be on that other training. Look, it's a training for me to learn something to bring it to you guys, right? So I want to see what they're talking about and if it's going to be beneficial for us in a service business. Because again, it's all digital marketing training, right? I'm trying to craft it and mold it to work for our service business. And it's making my head hurt. It's giving me a headache. So I'm trying, when I struggle, I got to get help from somebody else that's smarter than me. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, I will just table this for tomorrow so I can hop on that training. Um, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm always here Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I did jump on a little bit earlier today just because I couldn't run for a full hour if we started at 7:30. So I want to make sure you guys got the goods. And I'm glad I did because that phone call happened, right? So I'll see y'all back here tomorrow. Go ahead if you haven't already joined the community, the Notary Buddy community, absolutely free. Just go to the link in my bio and make sure you click on the second button. The second button. Look, I'm getting text from Notary Buddies. Hold on, y'all. I'll be there. Click on the second button to get an invite to join the community. And please answer the questions so I can put you in the correct location, right? So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. And it's how I always end all of my lives. You guys remember to be safe out there. Always be safe. Always be kind. And remember that you got this. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. We got to end. Um, hold on. Got to end YouTube. End stream. End. There we go.